like brand new. You guys haven't seen that yet, I don't think. I think I might, yeah, I might have I did a pan and tilt in one of my other videos, and you will see that chair. But it's a green and black chair. It's perfect for what I wanted to do. I had one of those way back in Vegas, and I paid a lot of money for that one in Vegas too. You don't even want to know. I don't even want to talk about it. And I ended up selling it cheap. When they first came out, it was gaming chairs. So I got that one for 50 bucks. That's the most expensive gaming chair that I got. Then I got another gaming chair for $20. You've seen that one. That's on the red wheelchair. Got it for 20 bucks, couldn't beat it. And then I picked up a black and white gaming chair. I picked up 3 gaming chairs in one day. Couldn't believe it. And that gaming chair was $10. $10. 10, 20, and 50. I'm happy. They all have a place. They all have a place where they're going to go. So, let me think about that. I might change that Bro Rover. I might use the other one that I got. Yeah. Okay. Instead of just changing the wheels and everything, I might just bring out the other Bro Rover and just change the handlebars on it, because that one was working really good. And the only thing that was wrong with that one was it needed a battery. So maybe I'll just take the battery off the new one and then swap them. I think the other one was Mototech, and then the other one was Vernon. But they're basically the same thing. They got like 1800 watt motors or whatever, 1300 watt motors, and they're pretty fast. I used to drive them all the time. So, what I wanted to say is that the UTV that we got the other day is a 2-seater with a steering wheel. That's a UTV. I wanted my Bro Rovers, I wanted my ATVs to look like that. That's what I've been wanting for a long time. There was one that they were trying to sell on Amazon, and they still are trying to sell it. It's like $2,000. I was like, no, this is bro budget. On bro budget, we don't do stuff like that. This is bro budget, okay? My real car didn't even cost $2,000. This car that I got right here, you don't even want to know. I think I paid what did I pay? 500, 600 bucks for this car, $600 for this car, $600 for this car, and that's why I roll. My my other car that I got, what is that? Geo Metro. I paid a little money for that. 400. It was like 450 bucks. And I was buying it basically for the body. I was buying it basically, even though it does run. I started it up and everything, but I don't care about that. But I bought it basically for the body, keeping it real. But what we wanted to say, we don't want to go into all that. And then I have my what is the other one? Ford Escape. I got a Ford Escape. Pay a little bit more money for that one. I got that Facebook Marketplace. That's before I started really, you know, I paid a lot of money for that one. Not a lot, but more than the other two. Paid a couple $1,000 for that one. But my point is, I don't pay a lot for cars. I'm probably gonna buy a truck pretty soon, because I've been buying picking up a lot of stuff lately, and I probably need a truck. So I'll probably get another truck eventually, used truck somewhere. I don't need to spend $20,000 for a car. I don't need to spend $30,000 or any of that. So the point that I'm making is that I know I got off track a little bit. I forgot the point I was making. Oh, we're talking about these little mini cars. I don't spend a lot of money for the mini cars. I try to spend $20 here, whatever. I did spend a little bit for the Bro-Cities. The green Bro-Cities, we bought that brand new from Amazon, keeping it real. Those are going right now for, I think, $99 to $109. They're $99 to $100 to $109, and which is a great deal. When I bought it for $129, keeping it real. So they've dropped down in price, and I thought about buying another one. I was like, man, should I buy another one? I don't need it though. But that's why I tell you guys, don't hate, don't wait. If you like these prices, if you like some of the information I'm giving you, and like I said, most of the information that I'm giving you guys, these are gems. You're going to need this later on in life. I'm sure you will. And I know it's going to be like a two-parter, because I know I've talked more than 15 minutes. And this camera, the only bad thing about it is I'm not editing anything anymore. And this camera divides the videos up. So after 15 minutes, it cuts it into another video. So we're in part 2 now, I'm pretty sure. So let me finish what I was saying before it gets too dark out here. I showed you guys the buck converters. Once again, these are the buck converters. I got 4 of these for $9.99. I'm not gonna spend no more time on that. These are actually 2 receivers that I bought right here. 2 receivers, okay? Not like the football receivers, because my dad's watching football right now, keeping it real. I don't know what game he's watching. But anyway, these are receivers. I'm gonna open up one of them real quick and let you know and show you what it is. A receiver, you need a receiver and a transmitter whenever you're working with RC cars, RC planes, boats, trains, whatever. You need a receiver and you need a transmitter. So I got 2 of these in a package for a great deal. I think I paid like $20 for these or something like that. And I'm gonna show you what they are. And the reason that these things are important is because say you want to build your own car from scratch, or you go Walmart like I did and you buy a little cheap car. Maybe the car costs 20 bucks and you say, man, I like this car, but I don't like the remote. I don't like this remote. It's a little cheesy remote, like that remote I showed you in my last video, if you watch it. So what you want to do is you want to buy a receiver, and this is what the receiver looks like. Make sure I can show it to you upside down. I mean right side up, whatever. This is what the receiver looks like. Very, very small. Okay? This little receiver, this is your little antenna right here, your little wireless antenna right here. Okay? So it doesn't look like anything. These things run off about 5 volts. So you could get 4 AA batteries. That's what I started off doing, getting 4 AA batteries. I bought a little socket with 4 AA batteries, and I was powering the units up. I got that real cheap for maybe $2 or $3 or something off of eBay or Amazon or something. And then I said, you know what? There's got to be a better way. So when I say there's got to be a better way, that's where the buck converter comes in. Where's the one I just took out? Let's took one out. Anyway, I don't know where it's at. But that's where the buck converter comes in, because what the buck converter does, it converts your normal voltage in your car. So if you got a 12-volt car, which I do, this Walmart car was a 12-volt car, and I said, if we take that 12 volts and we want to reduce it down to, say, 5 volts, we can reduce it down to 5 volts, and then we can run it into a receiver. That's what this receiver is, because the receiver runs off of 5 volts. So that's what the buck converter actually does. How you doing, man? All right. Doing my YouTube. Yeah. playing with my toys. So the the buck converter converts the voltage down to a voltage that's usable. 5 volts, 12 volts, 8 volts, whatever you need for your project. Okay. So I'm explaining this to you guys, giving you once again another gem, letting you know that's what it takes. Okay. So that's why I got the buck converter. I got extra buck converters in here. Got 3 more buck converters, which is going to allow me to put in other cars. Like I said, I could play around tonight. I got some other cars. Like I said, you know what? Let's put a buck converter in the car. Let's put another receiver in there. And now these receivers right here, the reason I bought 2 more receivers, because they actually go with this radio right here. This is one of my better radios, I think. This is the Fly Sky radio. I bought this thing maybe 2-3 years ago. And this radio, I really like it, but it takes too many batteries though. This thing takes 8 batteries. That's a bad thing. But you could put like a lithium-ion battery in here. I got to figure out how to do it. Pop off the bottom here, and you can see that I actually have 8 batteries in here. Okay, which is ridiculous. Got some, okay, 8 batteries in this mug. So I may change this out to whatever voltage this thing takes. These are 1.5 volt batteries, I believe. So 1.5, that's 3, that's 6, that's another 3 is 9, and then, I mean, that's it, right? Wait, 3 and 3 is 6. I'm sorry, 3 and 6. So this is 12 volts. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm overthinking. But this runs off of 12 volts. So I could get a little 12 volt lithium-ion battery, similar to that new Bright battery that burned up on me the other day, or expanded. I could get one of those batteries I could put in here, and I could run this controller, which I think that's what we may do on one of our next videos. Anyway, it's getting dark, so we want to show you what's going on our next project here. So just bear with me for a second. A lot of cars are coming in right now. Let me see if I can turn this thing on. I haven't played with this thing. Power. Oh, that's nice. Look how it looks. Lights up. Got it upside down, I'm not sure. Can y'all see that? It lights up pretty good. Yeah, so those receivers go with this. I couldn't find the receiver that went with this. I bought this thing like 2 years ago, and I couldn't find the receiver. So I said, you know what? Let's see if Amazon has a receiver. So instead of getting 1 receiver, like I said, I got 2 of them. Package of 2. And now I can put both of these into 2 cars. I could have 2 different cars. I could have an airplane or whatever. I could run an airplane off this thing. I could run a car off another one, or a boat, or anything I want. So I want to let you guys know, this is called a transmitter. This is a transmitter, and this is the receiver. Transmitter, receiver. Okay. You usually buy these, you get them in a package. You get them in a package deal. And then this is the smaller one right here, the little small one that I got. This is a 4-channel. Oh, I forgot to tell you. This big old thing is only a 3-channel. So you got 3 different things. You got steering, you got drive, you know, when you hit the throttle, drive in reverse, reverse drive, whatever, and you got your steering. And then you got one other button. I don't even know where that button is. One other button will turn something else on. I haven't studied this thing, but I gotta find out what it is. We're gonna probably, I think we'll change over to this one because I actually like this one. I just like the way it looks. It looks more professional than this one right here. But this one actually has 4 channels. So you can turn on lights, you can turn on a horn, you can do all kinds of different things. So both of these transmitters, okay, I got like 2 years ago. And they were for my robotic projects that are now starting to happen. That's why I was telling you guys, I don't say BRO-BOTICs, I don't say robotics, I say BRO-BOTICs. The reason I say BRO-BOTICs is because I'm not concentrating on speed. I'm not concentrating on making the fastest cars that are running around. My cars are very, very unique. Okay, my cars, whether it's a car, a truck, a UTV, whatever it may be, these can control any of those things. And it's very unique. Like I said, we got the Bluetooth speaker on there. We may have some lights. We may have a mini computer in there. We may have a robotic camera that's turning left and right, that's up and down. I can control it. That's robotic technology, or BRO-BOTIC. So remember that, because that's going to be the new 2025 theme of things, okay? You guys going to hear me talk about that a lot. Now you'll understand what I'm talking about. BRO-BOTIC technology, BRO-BOTIC technology. And we're not talking about necessarily AI. I could put some AI in there too, with some sensors and stuff like that, so that I don't collide into things and all that kind of stuff. I could do that if I want to do that. We may do a little of that, but I'm not trying to make it to where the car is driving by itself and it's telling me what to do. Okay, we're not going to get that deep, but we might have some AI technology in there. And what I mean by that is we may have a computer in there where I can do graphics and I can do all kinds of AI stuff or whatever. That's cool, but we're not trying to make the car run by itself and tell me what to do and all that kind of stuff. Okay, BRO-BOTIC technology with a little AI, not too much, just a little AI. If I want to pull the car over here, I want to make a video with the car, I might put the car on a tripod. I forgot to tell you about this one right here. I forgot to tell you that yesterday, but this car actually has a built-in camera platform right here, and this is a selfie stick. I forgot to show you guys that yesterday. This is a selfie stick that actually extends pretty high. Wow, it's pretty high. I took the camera off because it's kind of flip-floppy right now, and I haven't did all the adjustments, but this is a, I don't know how tall this is, maybe 3 feet selfie stick that I just kind of zip tied it in there real good, and I said this is going to be my main camera. So in other words, if I want to drive the car to a certain location and I say, hey, we're going to do a video, like we're making a video right now, I could put that camera that's right here on this selfie stick and I could record. Hey, that's a good idea. I might take this camera and put it on here and do some footage and see what the footage looks like. But I could put that camera on this selfie stick or any other of my other cameras, put it on here, one of the Sony action cameras or whatever I have, or GoPro, and I could do a whole video presentation with this car. Okay? So that's why we call it BRO-BOTIC technology. You know, most of your cars are not going to have all that, and that's what I want to do, something a little bit different. I'm not into racing, and if I was into racing, I'll probably have to spend a lot of money. I sent a video out this morning earlier, what do they call it? Whatever, Monday, Bro Conversion Monday. I sent a video out earlier this morning. I told you this is a non-bro budget video, and it was about a guy who builds these RC cars all the time, and he builds all kinds of stuff, and he put a lot of money into one of his RC cars. I mean, I don't know how much money, probably thousands of dollars. He had like 4 motors in there and all kinds of stuff, and he was ordering drive axles and all kinds of stuff, you know, and making everything carbon fiber. No. If you want, he was trying to race it, and he kept on burning through tires and stuff and tearing the vehicle all up. And then I think I sent another one where he did a Cybertruck and he tore the Cybertruck all up. It was crazy. I got a Cybertruck too, and my Cybertruck is not gonna get tore up. I got gold spokes on my Cybertruck. Yeah, my Cybertruck looks like a lowrider, and I actually have it on a tripod light stand as the base unit that goes for all my RC vehicles. The Cybertruck is mounted on there now. And I actually have it programmed with my more advanced transmitter that you guys seen in the other videos, the one that controls the Bro Rover and the Bro Cities and also the wheelchair. That's with the big steering wheel. That controls the Cybertruck. Okay, so I took that same receiver. I bought another extra receiver, and that other receiver is actually in the Cybertruck. I took the electronics. I left the original electronics in there, but I bypassed those electronics, put my own receiver in there, and I think I'm using their power source still. I'm using their power source, and I just did what I needed to do. Okay, enough of that. It's getting dark. So, what we did today, just to let you guys know, I told you we were going to take those batteries out. I know you're going to barely see this, but this is the battery right here, my tool battery. I just got it sitting in here right now. It's not even strapped in here. So I think I'm going to take a piece of zip tie real quick and zip tie it in. You guys don't know what a zip tie is. This is a zip tie right here. Got from the dollar store. So we're going to zip tie it in because I don't want it to fall out. And I might have to put two of these together.